Good morning. I am Tom Wheatley. I'm a distinguished engineer with IBM Global Technology Services, working with IBM Canada. It's a good question, distinguishing private versus public clouds, and I think it is an important distinction that we have to keep in mind when we think about cloud computing. We think about the opportunities and the challenges of cloud computing. The Canadian marketplace is very much like the worldwide marketplace at this time, and most of the Canadian enterprises are really focusing on using cloud computing for internal purposes, that is the private cloud. What that really means in essence is that they are adopting a set of IT capabilities like consolidation, standardization, virtualization, service automation that will help them deliver systems in a more flexible, more on-demand, lower cost, and in a way that will be able to allow them to respond to variable demand more effectively. Internal applications such as development and test and other innovation or business startup, business workloads are typical examples of what our customers are doing in the private cloud area. Many customers are looking at public clouds also, but clearly there's a set of challenges and concerns and things that need to be put in place before public cloud can be more effectively exploited in the enterprise space. That's good. What essentially are the benefits of using cloud, especially private cloud? I think the most likely benefits that a company will get from using cloud technology, either internally or externally, incidentally, is the idea of being able to provision compute capability, whether it's compute power, whether it's development tools, whether it's an application environment, more quickly and be able to respond more dynamically to the business need. This whole idea of self-serve, standardized services, and automated provisioning, which brings a highly automated and fast time-to-market capability to the IT environment, is, I think, a very, very substantial benefit for our customers. One of the things that I hear our customers say time and time again is when they need IT capability, they need it quickly in order to respond to their business pressures and their business imperatives. And in fact, one of the promises of cloud computing is that it allows us to use the tools, the capabilities, the underlying IT capabilities, in order to deliver those services more quickly. The second thing that I think is a major benefit of cloud computing is the whole idea of usage-based metering and billing, whereby as opposed to a business unit needing to pay upfront capital costs and needing to pay all of the costs of standing up an infrastructure, if cloud computing is done well, either internally or externally, we can change that capital expenditure into an operational expenditure. And of course, for any variable workload like development and test or variable peaks in processing requirements, this is a very attractive financial model. I would say the final benefit is through exploitation of the more advanced service automation and some of the more advanced virtualization capabilities that underlie cloud computing, we can really deliver a better IT service. We can deliver a higher available IT service, and if we do it in a smart manner, in an intelligent manner, using the tools intelligently, we can lower the cost of delivering IT service also. The business case of cloud computing comes back to the benefits that we just talked about, right? So the way I often talk to our senior executive, our client senior executives, is along the lines of making your business more responsive, more flexible, changing the capital cost to operating costs, and exploiting technology to make the delivery of service better, right? So those are the things that I think the CIOs should focus on, and they should express the fact that they are using mature technologies that will allow them to provision more quickly, respond to the business demands more quickly, be able to lower the cost, improve the service level, and of course this very famous capital to operating scenario, which is, I think, very attractive to senior business leaders.